I never thought I had a voice worth sharing. But then poetry happened.
Why do y'all think this is important? Why do you think who you are or what you do is important?
Every week, our teaching artists came in, showing us how words can hold power, how a metaphor can turn a simple thought into something bigger, how poetry can help us understand who we are, where we came from, and where we're going.
I like how some of these things can coexist within each other. Like musicians and writers can be an artist, gamer can be an artist, or gamer can be a writer, you can make code, you can do a lot. Mathematician.
One of the first things we wrote was an I am poem.
If I'm talking about things literally, maybe I'm saying who I am and what I like and what my hobbies are. What's an object that you identify with?
At first, I wasn't sure what to say, but as I kept writing, the words started to flow. Who I am, what I love, what I dream about. I realized poetry just isn't about rhymes. It's about me.
What am I running from school? No, I'm running as fast as I can. As I'm running, I'm afraid to look back or stop for even a second. I look behind and realize there are no other players, just a point of darkness chasing to consume me.
We learned how to use metaphors to describe the parts of our lives that are still unfolding. Instead of saying, I'm strong, I could say, I am an oak tree, roots deep in the earth.
When you see the night sky, doesn't it remind you of how nicely black and white can work together? Now imagine dawn, impossible with just two colors.
But poetry isn't just writing, it's rewriting. We read our words out loud, cross things out, added new lines. We gave each other feedback, not to judge, but to make each poem shine. And we didn't just perform alone, we also built poems as a team.
We're in a community where a majority of us have spent our lives trying to translate important documents to our parents at the young age of 5.
¿Qué dice aquí? Tú debes de saber.
Some of us step alone, some of us perform in groups of 3. Our words lifting each other up. No matter how we do it, when we speak our truth, people listen. This isn't just about poetry. It's how we find ourselves. It's how we find each other.
Being bilingual is a blessing. People say it's a gift. It's helpful. It's an advantage. Being able to help more people, communication, and you can create a lot more bonds, connections, and opportunities for yourself. Get a high-paying job.
Be praised for successfully saying something simple in the first language you ever spoke. Your mother tongue says,
Neta comer antes que la comida se enfríe. Come down and eat before the food gets cold. No te pongas mucha pintura.
you paint yourself to be more liked by society.
It's an advantage. Having to be fluent in both your languages. Not speaking English, you're not white. Not speaking Spanish, you're not Mexican. Don't speak either fluently, and you're nothing.
But when you look at it in a different light, you see how being bilingual connects to more targets of racist arrows being aimed towards you.
We're in a community where a majority of us have spent our lives trying to translate important documents to our parents at the young age of 5.
¿Qué dice aquí? Tú debes de saber.
What does it say here? You should know.
Por eso estás en la escuela.
That's why you're in school. Though it's not an advantage.
When we get stereotyped for being an immigrant, always hopping over the fence, hiding from law enforcement impact.
When people assume we love tacos, when instead your favorite food is a cheeseburger, not because of its flavor, but because it makes you more white.
When people think that your family works on a farm, picking crops every day, every hour, planting fruits and vegetables, and ending your day off with a horse ride.
It gets tiring.
Of explaining how we are documented and we're born here in the U.S., just not in a different country.
How you need to raise your voice like your mother raises her voice on a Saturday morning to clean. Just for those to listen to correct your favorite sport is not soccer, but instead tennis.
To pretend that you're a lot more into the mall, downtown life, and amusement parks instead of the pulas around the bay, knowing in my mind that I enjoy my time in the pulas every Saturday.
Seeing the Hispanic families together, happy, it leaves me with the warmth in my heart.
Though it's not an advantage, getting the label of the Spanish kid, ignoring every other trait, achievement, and failures you've conquered.
When you're bilingual, the pressure and anxiety of being perfect is in your veins.
Waiting for you to fail with being white.
Waiting for you to fail with being Mexican.
To fail being everything and nothing at once.
But overall, society still thinks
Being bilingual is a blessing.
Black is darkness, but it shouldn't be the void we're afraid of. Black should not be the evil we see in things. Black represents a fear that most of us had when we were children. Some don't ever mature past that fear. Don't they know black works just as hard as white?
Black is smart. Smart enough to sing our way to freedom. Smarter than the people who believe black should stay down. Smarter than the people who like dumbing down black achievements.
My black is walking into my third period art classroom, my first year of middle school, and looking at my art teacher, Miss Martin, whose skin resembled mine. Surprisingly, that was the first time I could say anything of the sort. Stepping into the classroom, seeing the art that we can produce. Black should be the heroes that help others.
We should be the people that have the same rights that they do. We should not be looked upon differently just because of the color of our skin.
Black is just as important as white.
Black is just as important as all of us. When you see the night sky, doesn't it remind you of how nicely black and white work together?
Now imagine dawn,
Impossible with just two colors.
Black is giving. Giving support when others are down. Giving gifts to those who can't make ends meet. Although black keeps giving, giving is not what black is known for. Black is only known for receiving these gifts.
We should change the flag's colors to red, white, and black.
Black should not be a stereotype of criminals, gang members, or anything of the sort. Don't they know that if we pretended to be fearless, black just feels as much pain, as much fear as white?
My black is riding in the car with my papa, getting pulled over for the 4th time. I never thought anything was wrong when I was young. However, now that I look at it, something was wrong. But time after time, stop after stop, I never seen a cop pull me over with the same skin as mine.
Black is trying to be someone while constantly being rejected. Trying to be equal when they draw a strike in the lines. Trying to be one, but only amounting to 3/5 in their eyes. Black is power.
The power to rise up when they punch down.
To smile when they draw a frown.
To help each other when they turn us down.
The
power to love when they say black can't.
I'm on the track, ready to run. I think about crossing the finish line. The countdown starts. 1, my heart beats faster. 2, I think about why I'm here. 3, what am I running from? Go! I'm running as fast as I can. As I'm running, I'm afraid to look back or stop for even a second. When I do look behind, I realize that there are no other players, just a void of darkness chasing to consume me. I move my legs faster. I can hear my heart beating. Suddenly, I'm not on the track anymore, but I'm still running. Why am I still running? I don't want the darkness to reach me. But what is the darkness? What's in it? Is it the past, the future, greed, or the nightmare I can't wake up from? And then, I can't run anymore. My legs can't move. So I stop at the beach, the sunset, and awing sight. Whoosh! I can hear it. I felt to stop behind me for a second, and then it consumes me. I'm scared at first, but now I can heal. In the end, there was no finish line. I was always just running from everything I was afraid to face.